Okay, this is the just the second time that I've had to that I'm shooting this video because the first time I had my external speaker turned over like this because it comes out of the top, and it was so loud that you couldn't understand any of the answers. So I'm going to redo this one. Okay, if you remember, I asked uh, eight, what I call the essential eight, 8 questions that, if answered correctly, would throw a lot of positive light down on not only Ghost Tube Box, but also on the haunting of my home, which I don't need to get proven to me. I know it's haunted. Um, but I want to have as much evidence as I possibly can across as many different mediums as I can, just to bolster my case when I tell people that my house is haunted. I don't want them to think I'm crazy. It also comes in handy when you need paranormal groups to come in. They want to see what kind of evidence you've got. A lot of these paranormal groups don't get paid for doing what they do. Now, if they're a nonprofit, you can offer to make a donation to their nonprofit. You can offer to pay their gas to your house. You can put them up for the night, whatever. But they don't make a profit from doing what they do. So I don't want them to think they might be wasting their time. So I'm gathering everything that happens that I can catch and record. I do, and I want you to keep your ears open because there's been a lot of activity in my house tonight. I've got a lot of disembodied voices all over the place. I've had, when I rewatch my videos, I had an orb that flew around and went into my head here and came out of my head here. So that was pretty eye-opening when I saw that. And it usually happens when I start talking about Scott, the little boy. When I start talking about Scott, the orb usually shows up, and I do believe that that's him. That he comes around, and I have gotten him tonight recorded, so he is around here. Um, so Scott, you can come in here and watch me shoot this video if you want. Just don't scare me. Um, so anyway, the essential 8 questions that I'm asking are: what day of the week is it? What is my name? What is your name? Do you know that you're dead? How did you die? Who is the current president of the United States? Why are you making yourself known to me? And then I asked a 9th question, which is completely extraneous, and it was just sort of an exercise of self-indulgence. I just wanted to know what the answer would be. So I asked them, what kind of music do you like? Um, and they did answer me, and we'll get to that here in just a few minutes. The first question, what day of the week is it? They either got it wrong or they didn't answer it, but whatever came over Ghost Tube Box, I couldn't understand. It was broken. What is my name? They also didn't answer, but I've got that down on videos down the line a little bit, plenty of times, that when they have answered it quite clearly. So I asked, what is your name? And I got whiskey. And that doesn't make any sense, but however, that's the answer that I got. Whiskey. And then I said, do you know that you're dead? And they said yes.
Do you know that you're dead?
Yeah. I said, how did you die? And they said, in the mud. Which I hope when I die, it's not in the mud. That's a pretty awful way to die. In the mud. I asked them who the current president of the United States was, and they almost got it. They almost got it, but they said Donald Trump. So, twice. So they almost got it right. Now, you have to think, they may not know what year it is. They may not know what day of the week it is. They may not, when you die, I'm sure you're not, you don't have your smartwatch to go, oh, today's the 17th, I'm sure they don't. A lot of them probably don't know what year it is. They probably don't know how long they've been dead. I'm sure time is on a completely different scale where they are versus where we are. So I asked them who the current president of the United States was, and they said it's Donald Trump. Sorry, my app is messing up here.
Who is the current president of the United States?
Donald Trump. And then about 25 seconds later, they said it again. That answer came over Parrot, right? You just heard that came over Parrot. That didn't come over Vox. The second one came over Vox. Donald Trump. And there's a disembodied voice right before that, and I think it's a little boy, but I can't tell what he's saying. So I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds like Scott, the little boy. I asked him what year it was. They didn't answer, or I couldn't understand the answer. And also, they didn't answer, why are you making yourself known to me? When I asked them what music they like, they say classic, and I think they meant classical. I'll play that for you. I don't know what's going on with my app.
What kind of music do you like?
Classic. Classic. And there's the little boy again. He's laughing. I don't know if you heard that. Right before they say classic, you hear a child laugh. You hear him? So that's another thing, is keep your ears open for those disembodied voices while you're watching this video, because they could very well turn up. So the last thing I said was thank you, and they said, you be good. I don't know what is wrong with my app. It's just really messing up. Okay, here it is. You be good. So I do have the house to myself for a little bit longer before my wife gets home. I am going to do this again. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to go back to my bedroom and try it. Although, getting the little boy on as a disembodied voice a couple of times in that, this is mainly where I pick up Scott. So I might do it in here. I'm not sure. I might do it in here and then go back there and do it. I think I'll do that. I'll do it once here, and I'll do it once in my room, and see if I can get the questions that weren't answered, and maybe we can get the current president answered. Okay, I'll talk to you later.